lineup, and then they're just gonna like roll with it, you know?
Or roll with it.
Yeah, it's like a time bomb. FDL is gonna like do their stuff, get some kills, but in the end, OG is gonna prevail with their other Titan, Faceless Void, Phoenix, Miracle, Tinker. That's
Sounds good.
He summed it up. We don't even need to say anything.
You
else.
guys are a little too high skill for me, so why don't we get Matoma out and we can bring back Grant. Unless you want to stay, you're welcome to stay,
No.
but
Absolutely.
I'm good.
but you're here for one thing only, and that was to make sure that
I love my girl.
the honey back home got a little bit of love. What a guy.
Alright.
Everyone else, take note.
Thanks,
Wow.
guys.
Take
Bye-bye.
note.
See you later.
This guy taking note for sure.
Have fun in your NA pubs.
All right, we got Grant back on the panel, so I'm not the only low MMR, low skill
Hello!
person. Hey everybody, it's Grant. Welcome
Jesus.
back, Grant. Any note is fine.
So same sides and picks, right? Yep.
Same
OG is
sides, same
Dire,
picks.
They banned Oracle first. Again, same ban by FDL. The Earth Spirit, not the Riki yet, but probably the same ban. OG just bans the Mirana, so taking out the comfort heroes from FDL.
Dang, the double Stand King respect ban? Oh.
Yeah.
Bow before the mighty Stand King.
We didn't see...
What'd you guys think of that last game, though? What went wrong for FDL? What do you think, Grant?
Grant, you talked to, I think, both Rhyme and CC&C
Yeah.
out there. What did you have to say? What did they have to say
They just
about
said,
game number 1?
We died twice in the late game, and then they had Boots of Travels and a Shadow Blade, and we lost.
Any comment about MJW and handing over the gem at all, or?
No, they just said he didn't know the Beastmaster was that close.
Okay.
He's like, I didn't know the Beastmaster was there.
It was a
No.
really aggressive blink.
Yeah, that-
Like, he blinked in like super far and loses the
Just
gem
push
there.
the creeps out. Yeah, one more.
I think probably the bigger thing was just like the draft. It looked like a little bit. They
The
were like a
five
little bit
position.
just trapped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 5 position Visage, you're a 1 protect 4 with your Sven into a Beastmaster, Shadow Demon, Elder Titan. They have so many methods to control him.
Well, MNT had been making the call out that they need to get in that back pocket, pull out something funky, you
Yeah.
know, to change things up. Fog, you agree? I mean, do you know anything from this, you know, group of little rascals, if they have something like that they can pull out?
Well, oh, super.
Well, maybe the Wisp was one of those things that they could have pulled out and used. but
Oh,
now, you know,
no.
OG actually takes it. So.
OG's like, oh, did you forget? We're also pretty damn good with this hero.
Yeah.
They pull it out. Might be one of the best. I mean, what would you rank him as? He got No Tail, had been prime Wisp for many a day when he's playing his support role. Crit's kind of taken that position, who had been playing Wisp since way back when,
Yeah.
even in NEL days. He was like one of the few who would pull out a Wisp in an NEL match. That's just
He's one of those guys like,
Ugh.
you just didn't pick Wisp because like, oh, we have manners. Like, Wisp game's
Yeah.
not fun, and Crit's like first pick.
yeah.
First pick.
I know.
First pick, pulling mid.
Yeah. Who does that in NEL? It's like
Pulling
Crit
mid,
will. And so he's got that. It's not just him. You got No Tail over your shoulder too. Like that's hard. So I imagine if you're FDL, you're gonna have to put some attention towards that.
Yeah, what happened to Darkseer? He wasn't picked or banned last game.
No, he wasn't, and that hero's been like super
pick, first
favored.
banned, yeah. Huh?
Maybe we'll be seeing that switch. So Void. Okay, that's the hero that was banned last
That's good
game.
versus Wisp. Disruptor as well if he can get it.
Yeah.
And they do have that flexibility with it a bit. I believe both MJW can play it,
Yep.
and Bisa plays it in a carry position.
Yep.
Yep.
Indeed.
They play Void the carry as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, they
B's,
do.
I think he
Look
plays
out,
it more than
NA,
offline,
you know?
yeah. They might do Phoenix here. Franz, like the Phoenix Faceless Void, they play a lot.
It's good versus Wisp. It can go kind of both ways though, because if you blow multiple ultimates and Wisp
I'm
just
more of
relocates.
a why not classic Witch Doctor? You know, you get the Death Ward outside the Chrono. It's good to have the cask with the Wisp +1. That's not too shabby, but I think also Witch Doctor just hasn't been seeing a whole lot of light of day recently.
Disruptor more so favorable to like.
Oh yeah,
as of late.
yeah. Can't forget the Disruptor.
And not only do you have the combo with the Chronosphere and the ulti, but when they relocate, you can just, depending on the situation, you can send
Get the hell
Wisp
outta here.
or the core, whatever. So,
Oh, Coddle guy!
Dakota.
I mean,
Yeah,
Disruptor's
that's so
cool and all, guys, but Witch Doctor is where it's at.
You just know your game.
I mean, you know,
I was actually expecting like Elder Titan or something. Or okay, well, we got
I just know my NA Dota.
yeah, actually didn't get Elder there.
Yeah, it was in as well. So I thought
OG's
those-
not. Well, OG's not going to take it. You know that. I mean, they're only going to have crit. Maybe they'll put Fly on it. I've seen them take the Earth Spirit, and normally that's like the crit hero all the time, but they'll hand it off to Fly, I guess, if they feel
Yeah.
something else is necessary. So it's not out of question, but unlikely, I'd say, for OG to grab up the ET.
Maybe we see some like Huskar from OG coming out or something.
Oh.
Fly
Some
loves
Dazzle, some Huskar.
Disruptor too. He was talking about it at Dream League, so maybe. I
Well,
don't know.
why does he like it or love it?
He didn't say he liked it. He's just like, I guess it was like he'd always wanted to play it, but there was never opportunities in the past because Disruptor just wasn't really in the meta. But then it was kind of creeping in, and he was kind of like,
You said Fly, right?
Yeah, Fly. He's been wanting to play it, and then he played it in a pub, and then he forgot to play it at Dream League.
He probably has his dreams from like what 3 years ago back on Fnatic. He used to play Disruptor like every game with no tail. So
old
he's probably
Fnatic.
like, oh, I need to relinquish my memories.
He's like, I'm tired of playing all this Undying, and then he was playing, like, he gets stuck in that position where he just play the one hero, Vengeful Spirit or something, over and over and over and over again.
We get to see inside the mind
Look at the
and
trash,
inside of the room.
look at the socks, look at the habitat that these guys live in. They're champions. 2-time major winners right here.
It looks like they're all just chatting and having fun while Fly's the only one really deciding stuff.
Moo's back here like, this is gross. I can't wait to see what you guys look like when you're in your room. This Team Suns fan, right? Watching anime.
Hey, as long as you don't have shoes in the
come on,
house,
dude.
people don't go
Come on,
crazy.
dude. OG do snag up, though, the trusty Bat Rider.
Yeah, pretty standard. First 2 picks. Well, if you're used to picking IO, it's pretty standard.
It's a Moon staple, you know. They like either their Bat Rider or their Beastmaster.
I wonder who's gonna go Talon this game.
Oh, he'll
Probably, right?
He will. Absolutely.
We had it last game, right? Bat Rider, Iron Talon.
Nope, they both did.
Yeah. TV ban.
Do you think it'd be the worst thing ever if they just got rid of Iron Talon? What if there's like, you know what, I'm tired of the fuss. It's
Yeah.
out of the game. Would
Get
they
rid
have
of
to rebalance things around it again? Or do you think it's just like, we might be better off. We just get rid of it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that, but they definitely need to balance it. I mean, I go into a pub, people play Shadow Demon with Iron Talon, Earthquake with Iron Talon. I'm like, guys, please, can we play?
Can we just please play
Terrible.
Dota?
She's like, guys, I really don't know what to pick. Alright, I'm just gonna pick a jungler and get an Iron Talon. Good luck, guys. You know, I'm just not sure.
No,
right
it's
now.
like they don't even pick a jungler. Just pick one hero, and it becomes a jungler when they buy Iron Talon.
I
Somehow.
follow Moon and he talks about this item all the time. I'm getting it.
Slow bans this time. Last game was pretty. Everyone knows what they wanted. Maybe a little more freestyle here.
I wouldn't mind freestyle, especially from like our birthday boy and team.
What?
What? Birthday boy.
You want him to freestyle?
Yeah.
You think Crit can sing?
I don't even know if Crit can talk. I barely hear him speak as it is.
He doesn't.
Am I right? I mean,
just
I
see
don't
him
know.
yell, right?
He's just like, I'm gonna kill you.
That one burst of yelling. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh yeah, that's right. The unless it's like one swoop of emotion, he just pushes it all down on the inside until he gets that one win. Huge relocate.
Yeah, Elder Titan ban. That one's not the big shocker. We were saying how it synergizes well with FDL, and we were
Mhm.
kind of shocked they didn't pick it in the first 2.
Yeah, if they're not, you wouldn't figure they're gonna take it now. It's not like OG's gonna ban a witch doctor here.
Yeah.
If they really wanted, they would have
exactly.
picked it. Yeah.
What about like, do you have to get something still for the Bat Rider? And obviously the Oracle's been banned out, but a trusty Venge, let's say.
I wouldn't put it past them. That's like something Stanking likes to do.
Venge is good on both teams. Yeah.
It's good for both squads, yeah. Might even see OG deny pick it.
I like the ban on Drow Ranger too. OG could ramp up the pace a bit. Plus you have 2 ranged heroes. Why not?
So FTL besides Oracle and Mirana, do they have any other signature heroes, or is it just?
Yeah, Grant. What are the signature heroes
Well,
of
Faceless
FDL?
Void. Biza
Yeah.
literally plays it like every time. CC&C plays Death Prophet like.
Why
a
does he
lot.
like it so much though? Like, how does he play it? Like,
I don't know.
I know, like, you know who used to play?
You're not in the mind of Visa?
I just got
Come
this
on.
here.
He's from UK. I don't know. He's not American.
I know, like, TC used to play in the safe lane, and he like farmed up and went like Battle Fury, and
They-
then went farm.
Mata
Well, it
plays
was the Vanguard Radiance for a super long time on
Yep.
Biza and
Vanguard
TC.
Radiance, the aka the Waga build.
Yep.
He does that?
No,
Is that-
Biza literally does that every game they play it. Yeah.
Okay.
He actually plays it. I'm really surprised they haven't picked Phoenix for Franz. Like, their Faceless Void Phoenix is what won them like 9 games in a row in some tournament they were playing. Like, literally every game they picked it, no one wanted to ban it.
Yeah, but it's in a Dota, you win. Whatever you do.
Yep. Indeed. Indeed.
Yes. Okay. You're gonna trigger the hell out of Grant.
Banning out the
Oh.
Tide. Don't want to deal with too much mess.
When's the last time a major is won by a team without an American on it?
Just at least one.
Name it.
I don't know. Man.
TI4. Yep.
TI4? Yeah.
TI4, yep. Americans
Sure
been
that
on every
American-
team.
I'm sure the American did all the work, man.
Yeah. Go America.
And there we are. But OG will opt to get rid of the Tidehunter here. Very good against the Bat Rider. Makes it very difficult for him to kind of get any sort of approach when you got that kind of combo breaker right there. So, better to play it safe. And we could see FDL look to build up more outside the Faceless Void, and they opt for the Lich. Interesting grab. Obviously provides a good advance in the early game, being able to Seppo and take away the range creep in particular. Is
no
that
way to save an ally though with their supports.
yeah?
So whoever gets
so-
lassoed right now is kind of just left unless the Void's in a good spot to counter initiate.
Lich is just hoping, like, as he jumps into the lasso, he's like, take this Chain Frost back with you.
Yeah,
Go to your
pretty-
team with it.
pretty much.
I hope to God you take it to your team. Because they don't really need the bonus armor per se. Like, it's not like you're picking up the Lich against an Elder Titan, which I've seen a couple of teams try to do, but I don't know. Maybe they have something in mind.
Maybe follow the Wisp around. So
Lich
he's-
Morphling, here we go. No, I don't know.
Follow the Wisp so he stays a bit low level, so they get to relocate on later. Just, I don't know.
Do they play Bristleback? FDL?
Grant, do they play Bristleback
Not that
here?
I've seen, but
Yeah.
Bees is like Mason. Those two actually play like the exact same hero, so I
Oh,
don't
yeah?
really think so. Like the Morphling,
Weaver?
they play
They do
Weaver.
play the Weaver.
Weaver would be.
And they both love who's that stupid hero no one likes? I don't remember. They play that one.
There's a
though.
lot of those.
Yeah, they play that one.
Good 30 heroes you could fill in that category.
They have lots of. I mean, they have the Witch Doctor Cask and the Chain Frost. They have fawn abilities, I guess.
Oh. Does this give away a lot, though? Is it become more obvious now that it's going to be MJW on the Void, or, I mean, MJW could also play Slaughter on the offlane, so I guess in addition to all having a wonderful color scheme, they still can keep things flexible.
They don't have very good ways to push out lanes right now on FDL. They can get split pushed really hard by OG's lineup.
We'll have to see if OG go with the Jug. I was going to say, do you just get a Tiny? Any reason not to grab a Tiny with this Wisp? But it looks like a Jug will fit the bill for now, unless, I don't know, they're going crazy and putting it mid or something.
Lich armor on buildings with Tiny is actually so bad for Tiny, even with the Wisp on
Yeah.
you. It's surprisingly terrible.
Jug just fits the laning stage a lot better. He just fits overall in OG's draft better.
And plus you get that nice little bonus, his healing ward with the Wisp and his tether. So much sustain. Good for push. And,
Hard to gank. Super hard to gank.
Mm-hmm.
Another, like, you know, same thing, like the split push. OG's just going to be able to kind of do whatever they want around the map. While FDL is going to, I feel like, be running around trying to make plays. And they're going to have trouble pushing their lanes out.
Kind of like last game.
Yeah,
Like,
it
they
was
were
very
making
similar.
plays, but then once they stopped making like those like 1 or 2 man ganks, they just fell super
They
off.
like sat in their base.
Yeah,
they like made 2
exactly.
plays and then ran right back to their
Yeah,
base
it's like,
tower
we did
and-
it, let's go. It's
Yeah.
not like the you don't get the and one after the +1 like tower takedown or Roche or any sort of objective follow-up. Because I think if I remember right, Dota is an objective game, so
I actually have to check you on that. 1 second. Yes, you're right.
not all about the kills.
An AR DM actually. If this was an AR DM tournament.
Which
Which we would win.
Yeah,
Me and Grant.
easily,
Right?
yeah.
Grant is
The
Grand
best.
champion of ARDM.
Mhm.
That's without question. Does that mode even work, Grant?
Yeah, it did.
How many
There's
how
a
many
bug.
bugs?
There's a bug. The biggest one is techies. If you suicide level 1 and don't disconnect and reconnect to the game, you respawn level 1 on every hero the rest of the game.
Oh, that's nice. Seems good.
The more you know with Grant about ARDM.
I love
Dozens of us play that
Whoa,
mode.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
This hero did receive a little bit of tinkering in this recent patch.
5
Some
movement
people, some people felt it's good. Others, Sumail, feel like the hero is still a non-factor. Gentlemen, let's go. What's your take on it? What do you think?
I think all the SF players say that it needs armor, so I'm just gonna go with that. Needs armor.
I've heard also, I don't know if you could go on this Fog or not, but
Templar
obviously
assassin.
he's lacking in the mana department, so even
Oh.
getting out all the raises is very difficult for him, and so farming can be a bit of a trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mana issue seems to be hurting a lot of people, but yeah, just the same as you mentioned, like most of these Shadow Fiend players all complain about that same thing, so we're gonna have to just go.
So
with
maybe
it.
this is more like it's Miracle, and he's like, give me Shadow Fiend. I want to play Shadow Fiend.
Probably what it is, yeah.
Maybe.
gives them a strong dual core. It gives them more Roche potential. Gives them tower hitters, more ways to clear creeps fat like very quickly. And it's, I mean, that was one of their comfort picks for a bit. I know Miracle really likes to play it. He's in a kind of relatively hard matchup versus the TA.
Yeah.
But if you're doing like the Wisp Shadow Fiend, Wisp is able to just stack up for the Shadow Fiend. He's able to just contribute a ton and just rapidly boost the farm of Shadow Fiend.
What do you think, Grant? CCNC gets
I
the
like
TA as the response.
I mean, I think they're gonna send IO middle with SF for the first couple waves, just try to harass them, and I think it depends what the Lich does. I like CCNCs. They always have the minus armor from a bunch of their heroes. Should be interesting.
All
This is a pretty big FDL lineup. Like they run
yeah.
Slardar, TA, Void very consistently.
Just feel like those 3 heroes, when I think about them, I feel like they all need like one item to make them come
Exactly.
out of the box,
Yeah.
while OGs just, they need to group
Levels
up and
and
just
stuff,
go, just levels and go.
Good luck, have fun. Shui Shui 3 Alania. Good luck, have fun. Lol.
I think he's saying something to Miracle in a different language.
Alright, fair
So
enough.
I'm not sure what you may have just said there, but
What do you think? Is there any mind games in the good luck, have funs? Are you like looking at one player like he put a capital G? It's on. It's on right now.
Might be an A thing, I don't know.
There is a lot
If
of.
you GL and then space HF? Oh no. Oh no.
that's bad manner.
That's bad
That's not-
manners. That's Stan King for sure.
I notice he's not doing the
30
good luck,
seconds to
God
go.
bless for the game. Maybe that's
That's a pub thing, I think. He usually just says God bless at the end, right?
does he? He does. He did
Maybe
Maybe
both.
the one game he played. I don't
True.
know. Well, I feel maybe he's changed for the worse.
No, watch him. Like they pull out a win, and then right at the end, like,
Oh,
God
he-
bless. Oh my God, that
At
would
the
be
end.
that would be the feel good moment
God
right
bless
there
and
for
have
sure.
a great day.
That would
As
be
they
the
win.
best ever. All right, here we go, folks.
It's gonna actually be a
Game
fight.
number 2 of our best of 3. We're going to be starting with what
Oh, he
looks
already
like an
got
early
denied,
clash pumping, and gonna miss with the Blade Fury coming out. Very unfortunate. We'll pop the coconut. Fly says, "Don't come closer," and that will be the end of our early scuttle.
They would have had a kill if he skilled Frost Blast, but I don't think it's worth it. Over
Yeah.
Deny. Deny's just so good early game now. with the
Changes
range.
your whole
It
like
does, it really
dynamic
does,
of your early
exactly.
game when you do that.
And they got the rune. Who cares? Who got bottom?
The Wisp. So he's got his bottle.
Oh,
I believe his bottle, and it looks like he's gonna actually start. What is it? Dual lane with Bat. So I guess because the Lich and the Slaughter, they know they're gonna do the dual lane. They wanna, double pressure.
This is F should suffer actually.
Yeah.
Didn't get the bounty. PA versus Self. I'm surprised they didn't get the lead mid.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna suffer. I thought that Crit was gonna start there, but maybe he gets no-tail like level 2 guaranteed and then makes his rotation on the 2-minute mark.
I think lead should be made and start stacking the ancients for TA. And the jungle, not sure why he stopped. Slard would be fine versus Lion.
Because he's the Franz.
The Franz.
Does
You
he
know
really-
he's actually French?
Is he really?
No.
I didn't think so. I talked to him like that. It's definitely not a French accent, Grant.
Damn it, Grant.
I mean, it is a French name, right? France.
Is it?
I thought it was like the Fonz, but he's the Franz. The Fonz.
I'm sure they're all right.
He definitely does not look like a Franz,
No,
though.
he doesn't. He looks like a Alex or something.
You know who looks like they're using him? Like Spartan. Like he's like, I'm Spartan, you know?
Yeah.
But Franz, no, not so much. I mean,
How
it was
can
a-
you just say that?
I don't know. A miracle
CC
works.
look like a
It's
CC?
a miracle he got 9K in pub play.
Jesus.
You're not wrong.
And right now,
The
you
bottle
know,
crowing. Got to.
it's going to be a tough time right now until he gets some assistance against this TA, so we'll have to make do. And bottom is where we could see some early action here, but Bat plus Wisp, I don't know, unless stacks come out. No stick yet on Visa, but I don't think there's going to be too much trouble.
I think the laning kind of favors how it's done right now. FDL a little bit. I mean, super because of middle, but
Yeah, I agree with maybe next time that I think the Lich should probably be stacking Ancient and sitting on mid a little bit. I feel like he's kind of just walking around not helping.
Okay,
Here
he
we
got
go.
the refraction off. Is it going to be
dodged.
enough?
It's only
He
level
should
1
be good.
Lion. Should
Yeah.
be fine.
he dodged one of the raises within. That's all he needed to do.
Yeah.
How's things looking for Mikey J. White up here? Yeah, you got some decent farm, but bottom lane? Time dilation.
Wrecked.
Pretty good versus Bat Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Balance
no more
spell.
sticky.
They're probably one of the few cases that you see it skilled up early now. Because everybody's been going for like the 2-0-3 build, they
Yeah.
just skip it. But
Yeah.
versus a Bat Rider, you help your supports out a lot with having 1 point.
Whoa.
MJW's like, break that clarity. Got him.
Yeah. We'll have to see. They are not doing the stacking game, it looks like, for this SF. And Bat Rider, you know, both Bat Rider and SF would be able to obviously benefit from this. So I would imagine at some point they're gonna want to go into some jungle loving here.
Fly actually is in a reasonable amount of trouble here.
Got
As in
the
he's
attack
probably
move, attack
dead.
move, attack move.
Got a Hex.
He's
Should be
got-
okay.
He's got to.
Pulled the lane, didn't matter.
Slaughter's pressuring a bit in the offlane. He's getting good experience. Moon, pretty far up. Tether's cooldown. No mana for nuke.
So overall, who do you think is benefiting from this kind of the setup as it is right now? Because we're not seeing any sort of shift play. happening from either side.
I think FDL still. Like the TA is having a really good start. There's no backup stacks for the Shadow Fiend to really like accelerate super hard.
It's Fly going
Weird.
down to the neutral creeps.
I'm surprised he died before, like it was like 5 seconds before he could have stacked the camp and then just died. Maybe they're just scared their camps are gonna get stolen by TA or something.
Maybe nighttime,
Yeah.
just to get out as fast as possible. Not sure.
Okay, they're making a move for Moon. That's going to be the cast out, and Wild Crit appears, and they might try to turn the tables. Looking to make a possible jump for Stan King. He avoids, runs off to the left-hand side, and they will separate. Just a lot of hitting here onto OG, a little bit of flirting, but no follow-through yet.
Oh, did he salve himself instead of the Wisp? Oh, he did.
And Fogged, I know, as a Wisp player, you want to get the most out of that
Wait, you
salve.
play Wisp?
He used to play a ton of Wisp.
Or was it on
always play
RB2?
it.
It was definitely on
It was banned every game, dude.
Okay, my bad. The
Team
greatest
Dog
player.
for sure.
Oh my god, alright. No, that's when Wisp was getting banned like every
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Everybody was just like in that Wisp craze.
Not in NA though. I don't
Not
know.
in NA.
Not in NA, unless you're playing
We like having
probably
fun,
Fogged.
Or crit.
Or Crit, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the two cases where you want to still ban out the Wisp.
Oh, Miracle. Getting solo
Miracle
killed.
in trouble. Where's the help? Fly. A little too late to be able to help him out, and for the second game straight, ladies and gentlemen, FDL get the first blood. Boom!
CC.
Oh my god.
He's making a name for himself right there.
Yeah.
Solo kills the 9,000 MMR player.
Woo! Put that one on the resume.
That was...
I have first blooded at Summit 5. I have first blooded Miracle in the mid lane.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 1v1 championship probably, and we'll just throw CC in against Miracle for a
Might
rematch.
as well be pretty easy for him, but
Yeah. If he wants the free money, I guess, or whatever.
yeah.
Who knows?
It's up to him. He's more in it for the fun, not the money.
But it's kind of like we mentioned during the right at the end of the drafting phase. If the SF doesn't get help in the mid lane, he does struggle
Is
a
he
lot.
dead again?
He might actually. He's gonna get pressured. I don't think he
Dag-nabbit?
dies.
Yeah, that's smart. Had to know TP was coming.
Ooh. Sideblade.
Damn.
CC's showing no
He's
mercy.
he's in the zone right now. 37-12. Not
He went
too
treads.
shabby.
He's not going Midas. Sometimes he goes the Midas, but he's definitely treads Blightstone, so...
I hope it's not the Midas. Yeah,
It's
okay,
not,
it is
he
the
has
Treads,
treads,
good.
That NA mid lane. Uh-oh. Crit's in trouble. There's gonna be the cast. And it might be enough lockdown, but hey! Jumps up behind, and it's gonna be Moon to help out. Crit.
Did he just
He's
teach?
flirting. Oh, Bisa shows up and is gonna get hit by a stun here. Slowed
Bisha's
down.
got cooldown on Leap.
They focus onto
And he got
Stan
blocked by
King, and now they
Crit.
know the Void can't leap away here. Franz is like, please don't do that. Tries to stop with Ice Blast, but that ain't gonna be enough. And OG quickly gather up 2 kills.
Well, that hurts him. They were winning this tri lane, I think.
They
Yeah.
were doing well. The
Yeah.
Batrider's getting a lot of farm, but
He is. You're not too worried as FDL with that. You know he's gonna get a blink eventually, but that hurts.
I like Fly's movement this game so far, though.
Yeah, that middle gank is close to working.
Yeah, he almost saved his mid player, and then that bottom rotation ends up working out for him.
He's been the only one moving around the map at all. The FDL is content with just having...
Yeah.
Oh! Fly again.
Fly again.
Fly
Right
again.
away.
Moving into the afterlife. It looks like, yeah, Fly moves around and says, let's make something happen here now. And the team follows suit.
I think Fly also warded the. I don't know if he warded in the ancient camp, but he did definitely ward to get vision, so it does block as well. So he did do that while he's doing his movements as well.
He used the boxes.
Yeah, he
He
definitely
used the
caved.
boxes.
And
He didn't know about that
started-
He used
before.
the
He
box.
knew the boxes.
He's like, thanks, Ice Frog, for helping me out with that one.
That is actually the most useful thing in the world. As much as I complained when I first saw it.
What do you think about it? What do you think about now they're adding in all the, quality of life, making things easier for players, being able, okay, now you can see the tower range, I know you can see the hitboxes.
When I first saw the hitbox change, I was mad because it took me forever to memorize all the words
Yeah.
for the cams. And then I was like, oh boy. I had some screenshots, with the sentries and the observers, and then I saw this, and I was like, dear God. But I guess it's good for the players who start playing now,
Yeah.
because yeah.
But it does make you feel kind of bummed out. You're just like, wow, I memorized all that.
Yeah.
This happens. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Stan King, see you later. He gets hogtied and torched up, he goes down.
He has his urn now, and this is...
Bit awkward though. The Void's jungling. They feel super pressured in their safe lane.
I think he has only one level on his first skill,
Yeah.
so I think he can lane. Where's the bot now?
And Moon is getting close to level 7. Did he have arcanes?
Yeah, he went arcanes.
Okay.
They did the gank bottom, and then they were low on mana, so they did the tether double mana boost. And he's one of the players who really likes getting the arcane boots on the bat anyway.
Yeah.
Like arcane, he even goes like Aetherland drum sometimes before the blink dagger.
No tail. He's gonna be able to
Silly cat.
sidestep. Sure, the Maldic isn't leveled up too much, so he'll just be a a little scratch. And everything will be good, but you know, it just kind of begins to see the early approach of our typical OG kind of game here. It's just like they are efficiently doing what they need to do on the other side of the map, and
Mid
they
tower,
woke
though.
up farm.
This TA can
But
really
this
go
is
out
the
of
best.
control,
Yeah, this is the clearly, obviously, the best thing that's been going for FDL is this mid lane, the CC and C Templar Assassin. Last game he played the Timber Saw. We didn't really get to see him snowball to control. TA now handed over a silver platter. What feels like in this mid lane, she might need to really step up now, take some names, and allow FDL to kind of, you know, have the initiative
Does
for
she
a
have
bit.
to go Blink over Deso right here? You think?
I think either can work. I like the Blink Dagger though. Did you see that? The Void has 113 build. That's very weird.
They want to do damage early, I guess.
Hmm.
He's going Vanguard, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going the Vanguard Radiance for sure.
Nah, I don't think...
I almost... If he doesn't, I'd be surprised. And he usually gets it around 25 minutes. Like, it's not a quick timing, but it works for him.
Hmm. Game's slowing down a bit. CC is just like farming in the enemy woods.
Is it fogged? Is it slowing down?
It's definitely slowing down.
All right.
I think...
He has a soldering on Juggernaut. Okay.
Yeah, and there's the Blink on TA. Let's get his speed
Oh.
back up. 0 to 100.
He does have a soul ring on Jug.
And yeah, right
There's
to the
some
Blink
bizarre
Dagger.
stuff.
Wish he had it
Doesn't have
now.
it though, yeah.
Gets the slow.
If he runs up, he
Fly will be here. So.
Yeah, he's making a lot of space though. We keep trying to save Miracle. He's done a lot of good work in this game. DA. If he had stacks right now, he would be so fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither team stacked anything, regular or ancients. With just that one from Fly, I think.
I think
Fly,
Crit
or Crit
also,
stacked it, I
yeah.
meant, yeah.
Could stack the ancient like once, but they don't really have the best ancient clears till later on.
What level is Yellow on Lich? Surprised they haven't
5.
tried to do Izzy. Oh, I think when he gets 6, everyone's 6, they have a really good team fight right away.
Oh yeah, that Chain Frost baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing the smoke pre-6.
Lucky.
They need this to work because he got Dagger. If
Yeah.
this doesn't work for the next 30 minutes...
The precious debut
There's
of the
the
Blink.
drum, the
Miracle.
moon meander.
Oh
missed-
boy.
He misleaped.
Oh. Uh-oh. Pings are out. Something's fishy. OG say we gotta get the hell back. Uh-oh. It's a miracle.
Oh, miracle.
Careful, buddy.
Oh, he's
He has to-
Oh.
Yeah.
And that opportunity is long gone.
Now they're gonna make their move instantly. Yep.
Counterplay time.
MJW is doing decent though. Should have a relatively well
going-
time on Blink. He's like almost the same farm as Bisa. Like that safe lane is actually super struggling.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
And
are-
they had the Lich in there, it's really
Yeah, but you
surprising.
compare the other offlaner, Moon, he's a beast right now.
Uh-oh.
got the hex on him.
Spin to win. There's the finger. There's
Oh,
the
wow.
kill. Stan King also going to be in trouble. Bump back, and he's just, well, look at him go.
Nice and straightforward.
Swift 2. FDL will try their best to make the most of what's out there on the map. There'll be an early glyph as they try to muscle their way down the top to tier 1. And here comes OG for the mid tier 1 here. They have a, I would say, a pretty respectable Roche lineup. Obviously, they don't have the TI on their side, but if they can get rid of some of these tier 1 access points, they might be able to take it away. Because I imagine FDL would have loved to be able to, obviously, best case scenario on that previous smoke, maybe, you know, gotten the kill there and been able to take momentum to lead to a Roche on their side, but
I'm so intrigued by this soul ring on Jug.
He's done it before, hasn't he, a lot? I thought.
Has he?
I thought so.
It's the first time I see it.
Is it? I think he did it like a while ago, but
I'm like-
I've seen it.
He got left completely alone in the lane, so I guess he wanted the mana sustain for both the spin and the healing ward.
Yeah.
don't worry, someone will tweet at you. Actually, he got the soul ring in his past game.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh,
know. It's
jump in, lasso, pull back,
Yeah.
and
No tail knows he's there though.
Oh!
Gets with the Omni.
Oh,
no.
and he's just tanking it.
and he's got to go walk back, and that's a bit awkward, unfortunately. And OG will be able to follow this one up with looks like the tier 2.
This.
Nice work from Fly. Franz, don't do it. Oh, nice. Was it worth it, Franz? Was it worth it?
He did
You
it.
got the armor on the tower, buddy, but yeah, you're dead.
But look at this tower sustain.
If TA had Dezo, this star would have been gone now.
And like you
This
said,
dagger
if he had the
is so
stacks,
bad.
he would have Blink, Deso, he would be really farm right now.
Yeah, but he crafted the lane on his own, so I don't know, this dagger was a poor choice. But then again, that smoke didn't work. If that had worked, maybe they would have got like 3 kills.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
Blame him.
You can blame him here at the
And
summit.
APA.
Well, that means that OG get to step off a bit richer here, and FDL are just gonna have to find a way to try to reset things.
Map looking a bit similar to the first game, though. Even though this one OG is leading more heavily in kills, they already have the tier 1s, the 2 tier 1s access point into the Radiant jungle, while FDL are still lacking that bottom safe.
No, they don't have a mid tower, do they? No, they don't.
Yeah, they both lost him.
Oh yeah,
some
whoops,
items, though.
I'm
He
blind.
is. Yeah, he's farmed.
Moon. He's gonna look to get everything but a Blink Dagger,
Yep.
breaking the Bat Rider tradition. While speaking of Blink Daggers, we do have one on the Slardar now, and we got that Vanguard on Bisa. So
He won't be taking any damage anytime soon.
Certainly not. As we know, Vanguard pretty much makes your hero immortal.
So we do have the mech Shadow Fiend build.
This is a throwback. Doesn't he have mana problems with that? But I guess Arcane Boots on your Bat Rider would help.
That explains the. That's good for the soldering Zagreon, I guess, has max healing order.
This is
Yeah.
actually, this is actually such a good fight for FDL to take if they knew they were in Roche.
They should have a trap in there.
Yeah. Has he even been like bottom lane once? I've not. I've
Yeah, I
seen him
think
top
he
jungle
didn't do
and
it,
top.
yeah. Because he did never went by
He
there.
literally hasn't been bottom. And the old tier 2 for a Roche. The classic.
Miracle should be fine with mana. They have the like you were mentioning, Arcane Boot Wisp as well. The Bat got rid of his for Aether Lens, but still.
Get a man up on him.
Nope. Oh. Sidestep. See. Okay, reinforcements are coming, boys, including a jump in from
Nice.
Crit and company, but
Got the refraction off.
Yep.
the refraction. And now for Stan King. Sorry, buddy, you gotta go though. He pays the price, and it turns into a killing spree for Little Fly. And OG continue the stride here, 9-1.
If MJW timed that stun there and they killed the Juggernaut right away. Wait, did he have Aegis or SF picked it up, right?
SF picked it up.
Oh, okay. That
He was
would've
also
been a big fight.
he was late on his amp too. He was like very slow on the amp after the spin went off. So I think they were like maybe a little bit of miscommunication, just being like, you know,
We
we're
want
at
to
the
go. We
tier
want to
2.
back out.
Yeah, go back, go back.
So MNT, how does FDL win this game?
Do they have Dagger from Slardar? Yeah, they do. They should try to bait Void as a Vanguard, then Dagger with TA, and then Slardar one-shot someone.
Oh,
Two-man crush. It's big.
Oh,
Follow
he-
Proto,
okay.
MJW inside.
get it back him too.
And, well, there's a jump from Chris, and that is going to be the death of MJW, and things could be falling apart fast for FDL unless they can make it out. To the high ground, Bisa goes, and to the low ground, he gets bumped down. And that means he's not going to be TPing away. Moon says, we'll get you right back up on the high ground and over and above, and we'll kill you now. So, a lot of map harassment happening here, and Stan King says, please don't do this. Don't do this.
He'll take it.
He did it.
He killed the Dire Courier with 2k gold on it.
Worth.
Oh, you did. You're right. Good call.
I don't know if it's worth it, but I kind of, I guess. I don't know. That was a super good crush by MJW, but if he didn't hit the Slardar in the Chrono, they would have got the kill before he macked.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I hate that ward so much.
Oh, Moon. Oh, the chain frost.
Got him with the chain frost, boys.
I don't even think
Bronze
it
is
connected.
here
I
to
don't think
play.
he did either. I'm pretty. He seems he like two-shotted him.
Bronze is
Bronze.
here.
They
It's
do
like,
have to
please
play
let me
Crush.
help.
Dude, if they had the chain right, oh man, that was.
Chase?
Oh, they didn't want to chase.
Oh.
That was very weird. I really
Yeah, 'cause
thought
they
they
had
would chase
pink,
there.
And they stopped.
Wisp
playing
is
bottom.
actually one hit from TA with Amplify.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get a handle
Get
there.
him, get him. Oh,
Oh,
up and over the hills? I don't know.
to grandmother's house. Here we go. Is that the song?
That's where I was
Is
going.
that a song or a
I think
poem?
it's like a nursery rhyme.
So it does
To the
song.
poem? It's a child's poem?
Yeah.
I think that's a nursery rhyme, right?
I only know that one line. Is there more lines to it?
I don't know.
Child's Shakespeare.
I don't even know.
Isn't that Dr. Seuss? I used to love Dr. Seuss. Then you find out
You
he's just a
used to?
drug addict and stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Really?
Well, who else could say that stuff?
Dr. Seuss.
Okay.
He's a doctor.
That's true.
Miracle picks up a Blink Dagger now, and new opportunity is going to be set up for him to be able to close the gap and maybe splash down and annihilate any sort of backline support. And obviously, you know, you can jump away from a Chronosphere, I guess.
Doesn't feel that bad for 2 to 12 right now, though, with how much CCNC's farmed and MJW. I mean,
you're
it's
just
pretty
biased.
bad, but
Yeah,
I'm just biased. That's probably true.
how much pressure that Wisp Bat Rider put on the short lane, and then with Fly's rotations, it's showing how heavily it actually worked because of how poor the supports are and how poor this Void is.
No,
and it looks like he's going
Midas.
for Midas or
The Midas.
Really?
Maelstrom, I hope.
I bet it's
I hope
Midas.
it's at least a Maelstrom, but he might need a Midas.
I told you
If
he's
the
like
Midas-
Mason. I told you he's like Mason. They are the late Midas people. Maybe not, though. Maybe they'll prove me wrong finally.
I think
Finally. I like that
Finally,
little
yeah,
admission.
finally.
Maybe prove me wrong. Finally.
I think Loda goes some Maelstrom Echo Saber things on Void. Maybe he does that.
Yeah, I seen Bulldog also. Yeah, he's a big advocate. I feel of the Echo Saber Void.
I think he just likes that item.
Yeah, right.
He did the Broodmother one. too,
Broodmother
right?
Echo Saber too. Yeah, filthy.
Fresh ward.
Who is the
Taken
gem?
out.
Oh, just Sentry.
Just a sentry. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually
Get a gem
don't
too.
buy one right now. I thought that they would have.
Guess we're
And
about to find out when he kills a creep right here.
yeah,
He's going to Midas.
call it right now.
I think he is.
Maelstrom, please.
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom.
Dakota. Midas or Maelstrom?
Yeah, I would hope to God a Maelstrom.
Radiant's
Alright.
middle tower is under
Alright.
attack.
If he goes Midas,
He's
Madara's
bringing
gonna
something
get
out to him, and that was right at the
I would have
Midas
seen it. I
timing.
would have seen Midas purchased. Oh my God, it's
Oh.
a Midas.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, you guys are good at what you do.
The
That's why
hand.
you do it.
Alright, Grant.
The hand of greed.
It kind of has to be, right?
Yeah, they have to play greedy.
I
think,
guess.
now. I don't know how they
Desperate
catch back
times.
up.
MJW
Yeah, see?
too. I mean, why not?
Let's
right?
go, boys.
Oh,
we
got a
go
Midas.
Midas and then go smoke to kill.
Smoke
We got a
gank,
Midas.
right? Yeah.
Let's put that glove on and go fight with it now. It's a boxing glove, right? Let's go. The golden glove. I think
Don't
that's a
pick it
boxing
up.
thing. Let's go.
He probably just feels like desperate, to be honest. So I can understand why he feels like he needs to get the Midas.
oh, they
Maybe it's a
saw.
mind game thing. They showed off they had a Midas and they're like they'll never suspect it.
Both
It's a quick
teams
fight.
know. Even with the smoke, they saw him place the trap down.
Yep.
Moon pinged it out. Okay.
That was unfortunate.
All the way up and around though? Did they know that?
Oh, the TI2
Wait,
can place the grab rope.
Yeah.
Oh, they got crit.
Oh, they got
They've got the
in
last one,
back,
Cecil,
though.
though.
That's so good.
Pull
Uh-oh.
him in and boom, they annihilate MJW with a finger and an Omni Slash there. CC tries to stand strong, but he quickly falls thereafter. Miracle helping out, popping out the mech, and it looks like FDL, they're friends, they got dedication, they got love, but they also just got their ass beat. And
That's fine. The guy with the Midas survived.
Yeah, see?
Oh, I see. Okay, so pays off.
Reliable goals.
He got to use it as well.
Yeah.
Right before the engagement.
I think they had to know that trap got spotted out, I thought, and they just overcommitted
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that smoke.
That was unfortunate. It was a good
Yeah,
smoke,
it was.
but not trap.
Like we were saying though, just desperation though.
Yeah,
Still,
got to.
it's a
I mean,
desperate measure.
even if say you're not down that bad in 2 and 12, you just look at the scoreboard and you're like, oh, we're down. Let's do something crazy. And now they are down.
Oh, there is a possibility for the 22 score.
Yeah, it's close.
Let's do it.
oh, the memes.
Oh God.
Even-
I'm sorry, we got a weird feed from some Twitch chat out
Yeah.
there. It was weird. Brian, can we not patch them in anymore? Great.
Thank you.
And this is just where you get that awkward position where you begin to get, you know, the noose, as I like to say, cinching up around the neck. You're stuck inside your base. And they gotta do something crazy.
Oh.
Jump in from CC, hits him once,
should
hits
be
him
dead.
twice, wins
Got him.
another one, gets it done. Moon goes down, and now we have the 3.
Oh, he should have.
Oh, he should have.
Right
He could have
clicked
maybe
him
even
once.
saved the trap, but still, it's far commit.
He missed the sun. Then he got the boot.
Oh no.
Oh, see you fly. Yeah, you're dead.
You blink
Leave
and
him out
you
to
see
dry. This guy's been helping your back every game.
Find a creep, go Midas.
You leave him out.
Go Midas, use it.
My,
Go,
oh
Bisa.
man, that's the biggest pet peeve I'll ever have. If you're gonna buy a Midas and you don't use it within 5 seconds, I just hate
He's
it.
a
I
crunch, don't
legitimately
kill that
hate
range creep. Nice, good.
There you go. He recovers, and it's saved.
it. He still goes Radiance. He might go to Fuse. I think he'll go to Fusel next. That's what he does when he does Midas.
That's love ground along the way. Like he definitely does this. He gets this right here, changes it up. Oh, I mean, if he gets that, this is what he gets.
I-
Is he gonna get that? Oh, then when he does this, he gets that.
Oh, let me get my flip chart out here.
My Bisa flip chart.
Oh,
You can
boy,
never be
this
wrong,
Void
man.
will-
Yeah.
That's how you. That's how you make Valve happy. Just always right.
Yep.
If Madara is watching this game, he's so triggered right now.
What?
When he sees other carries, if he sees that the Void went 1-1-3 and he got the Vanguard Midas, he's gonna get so triggered. I don't know.
So we gotta get him on the couch afterwards.
Yeah, he's
Why did they lose this?
he's actually he's one of the players that when he sees someone buy something, for example, if an offlaner comes with a gauntlets of strength in his lane, he's just triggered. He can't play the game. He's just.
Did he let them know, like in the pub? He like just
Yeah,
gives
yeah.
them a new
You
one?
have gauntlets. What are you doing?
So he's got a little bit of NA in him.
It's like, what the hell? This Bat Rider's got a circlet. I'm done. I'm done here.
Nice. What about yourself when you're in pubs? Do you if you see something like that, do you reserve on the inside? You try to stay cool about it, or do you let them know?
Nah, I'm getting triggered in.
You get triggered
in a few
too?
seconds. I was in a pub, first night in a pub, I first be creaky, and when I come back to the game, I see Earthshaker, Iron Talon, and I'm like, okay guys, okay.
On your team?
On your team.
Excellent.
Yeah, on my team.
How? You did the liberty of picking Ricky for them, and then they ruin you by picking Earthshaker jungle. Like,
I know, right?
Maybe they thought you failed because they're like, oh, this guy's European and he's playing on the little bit better server, so.
Yeah, probably that. Yeah. He was like European, play position 5. I'm gonna carry you with my Iron Talon.
Another free Roche.
Fortunately, I don't know if FDL been able to take a Roche this series, but OG will take the next one, and now their approach comes.
yeah, I touched on it a little bit in the drafting phase, but FDL struggled to push their lanes out pretty heavily with their draft. It's like TA, and that's it, pretty much at this point. And I mean, it also attributes that OG has quite a massive lead right now too. But
Okay, the two mid laners
they're too scared.
trade a bit.
They could have actually just taken it.
There's like no one
I'm
behind
pretty
them,
sure,
yeah.
yeah, they could have just taken it, but it's not
That's
worth
just
it.
like now it's like, you know,
Nah, they don't
not
know.
Now they know.
there's always the relocate as well. You have to play.
They didn't know where the others are, so
Yeah.
they can't play like that.
too risky. I mean, it's not elimination match, but they lose this, they just get shoved right into that lower bracket. So one bad move here will put you down there.
The memes are still possible though.
How?
Yes, Fog of all
It is
people.
4 to 16.
Oh, 420.
Fog here, pointing out the.
Oh, thank you.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What's wrong, Dakota?
Nothing.
Oh no, he's got a.
Oh,
got an ulti
oh, I
orb.
see. So that's what you said. he was
Okay,
gonna
wait,
get.
let me look at my. Yeah.
Wait, what now? Oh yes,
He's
of
gonna
course.
he's gonna go Manta.
He
You
has
said
to
it.
go sheepstick
What's
here,
the
yeah.
beast
Oh,
of flow?
shit.
Skadi maybe?
Get that Bisa flowchart out.
Because if it was Manta, you'd just get a Yasha first. It's
Classic
way better,
Lincoln's
so.
grab coming out from him.
Oh, it actually, that actually.
To the
I was-
lasso.
No, I'm actually being serious. You're probably right there. It's the 100%.
What, Lincoln's?
Lincoln's, yeah.
If he can farm it up,
It's
let's
gonna be
see.
Lincoln for sure.
Top though, he may be brought down another notch as they surprise him with the good little relocate setup.
Lincoln's. He buys a bland development skin right there. Triggers you.
All right then.
Can you hear me? Oh, he missed his meld hit, so now he can't even one-shot him.
Oh, behind the
What
back
is-
jump from Miracle. He's
Miracle-
going,
Oh.
he's going right for the front.
Because of case. Cool leads.
Oh, desperate witch doctor says, please don't do that to my friend. Drop
Now
it
with
there, you
Dr.
too.
Thrawn.
Get over here.
He's like,
Get
"Don't
over
you
here.
dare."
1,
No.
2. Oh no.
Oh, meanwhile,
Miracle's
CC
like, yeah,
is
you're not
cleaned
gonna
up
know it.
too. He's
Wait,
like,
I'm
oh,
not
oh,
stanking.
Stanking.
I have 9k more. What the hell are you doing? Jumps back and away.
You have Blank here to use it.
He's gonna mount the stun.
3, 2, 1.
Get in there, MJ. Oh,
MJW doesn't want to get.
oh.
He doesn't want to get outplayed. You can just tell he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not
I don't
taking
want to
that.
end
around.
up on the bad end of a highlight reel.
That's a shoot.
Oh,
Greedy
BKB.
shot.
BKB on CC.
Who CC's been doing work.
Yeah, diffusal blades like eating him apart.
Oh, MJW gets slashed up, and that leaves CC pretty much alone at this point, except Bisa does
Nice
show
melt
up,
dodge.
Mel
rotates
dodge.
in.
Mel dodge.
Nice, nice, nice. He lives. And FDL now. Oh. Ooh.
CCNC's done his fair share of this game. I think he might be all 7 kills.
He
You know
might
what?
be.
Can we see how
He
many
is. He has all
kills he
7
has?
kills, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn grand.
The team
You
might
are
be
paying
on his
attention.
back.
I'm zoned in.
He's feeling himself.
I've only drank 12 Red Bulls this morning. My liver.
Or monsters, depending
Or
on how we
monsters.
feel
Yeah,
about
how
the
are we
summit.
doing? Hey, guys.
You go, girl.
I'm drinking 5 unbranded.
Unbranded energy drinks.
Oh, he's putting in work.
The 720, though.
That's actually insane. He has all 7 of their kills, so.
Yeah, it must be so frustrating to be
Like,
player.
play this well.
Yeah, he played so well. He might regret the Dagon choice though.
Yeah, that's the one thing. But
I
it was
just think, how do you lose a lane that bad with the Lich on your team? Like, they lost the tri-lane when it turned into a tri-lane with the Lich, like...
Let's start at
play
top though.
back.
yeah,
they
they
did,
did
but
start top, and they weren't. OG
But it
didn't
felt-
have a started tri lane. They had like a started dual
That's what I
lane.
mean. It felt like they were winning the dual lane, but then when they did tri-lane versus tri-lane, they started losing, which is...
I
weird.
think they didn't actually lose, but when Fly came in and they got that river fight,
Yeah.
that's where they lost.
Yeah.
They were doing okay.
Yeah. And Fly was bouncing all around, making kills happen.
I mean, Lich, Witch Doctor, and Void. That doesn't, to me, like you think that's not really that strong of a tri
You
lane
just
either.
have to play
it's
deny
like, okay.
creeps and play
Yeah.
the tower.
Yeah.
You know.
You just play the lane what it is. Play safe and farm.
Yeah.
They're not gonna find anyone here. Shiva's,
Shiva's next. On Shadow Fiend.
which is
armor.
armor for TA. Florida, yeah.
Armor, reduced attack speed.
I usually hope a SF team loses because I don't want people first pick SF in my pubs, but this team is gonna win, I think.
Yeah. I like the Shiva's build though. It gives you more solo kill potential too on those supports. You can just get in the back line. Yeah. You have your own slow potential.
CC&C has his Crystallis now. He definitely one-shots, I think, both supports if he gets a crit.
Do they have any Ghost Scepters on Wisp?
Crit has a medallion on the Wisp, I think it was.
Yeah, no Ghost Scepters though, you're right.
He has
Solar
Solar
Crest. He has a full solar.
Yeah.
So. And Glimmer.
Yeah, so he should be pretty hard to kill.
He has the same farm as the Slardar crit.
Yeah. That's all I hear like every minute.
Yeah, thanks, Val.
Well, Frost Armor's putting in work right now, at least.
And the siege begins here. Miracle obviously not too threatened. Hop back at a moment's notice if necessary, and OG begin their slow siege here.
The 1-4 Forest Lich build too. There's one in the nuke.
Yeah, I mean, eventually just you gotta get the armor in any way you can help possible.
Yeah, they did smoke behind.
They should smoke.
Aegis just timed
They're
out,
just gonna
right?
go, yeah, they're just gonna go. For
They
some
should
really
go
come?
from the back lane.
Crazy
The bat, they
blink
got him.
play.
Chrono, I think.
Back and behind.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got grabbed.
There, and
I think he got voodooed into grab.
Yeah.
That was really good voodoo.
very good for OG on the heads up mark there.
Jug's locked down though. He doesn't get Omni off.
Oh, he goes down. Now they go for
Chase.
Miracle.
Oh, you don't want a man to dodge that ability.
Oh, they're getting fly as well now too.
Nice.
This is big.
Dude.
Oh my goodness. $322.
Did we speak too soon?
Yeah, you guys don't.
Caster's curse.
I mean, MNT is just.
Nah,
it looks
Cobb's
like the Shadow Fiend. It looks
Yeah,
like he's
he-
gonna win. That's the curse. That is the curse, though. That is.
Congratulations. Welcome to casting.
Welcome.
Nice little caster's curse you got there for us. Wonderful.
That's a huge swing. That's like 6K.
I thought they were going to lose because Faceless Void jumped in the back and you saw him get instantly disabled by Fly. So I thought they would just burst him down. And then he got lassoed. He was like disabled for like 8 seconds.
I liked how they recognized though what they needed to do. You called it out. You're like they need to get on the back line.
Yeah.
The Slardar did a full wraparound and the Void went in from the front. Slardar got jumped at the same time as he jumped. The Void did too, but they got the Jug before he was able to get anything off. So maybe a mispositioning there by Crit and No-Tail. But I wasn't able to really see where they were in the beginning of that fight.
CC&C has a Bariza or Daedalus if he wants it. But he might be saving
Bariza?
buyback. Bariza.
Bariza
Oh,
don't
okay, Grant, we get it. You played Warcraft 3. You played Dota 1.
Bariza.
Yeah, you know who else does that? I think Nelk does that a lot. He loves the
I
Shadow
don't even
Priest.
love it. I've said it so much. I don't know that name.
Some of
That's
them.
the only one.
It's just I know.
Lothar. Lothar's the one that gets me. That's the only one.
Oh, it was a Manta style. I was right.
Yeah, that's what you said. This guy said Gwinsu over here.
and then
Gwinsu, yeah, you hear me?
Well, why do you get an ulti over a Yasha if you're gonna get a Manta?
For the same reason you get Midas after Vanguard, I guess.
For the value. For the value it is.
I like that.
It looks good in your inventory.
Well, let's see. Slardar's minus.
I mean, these Midases are paying off, guys.
They kind of are now. Now that they're taking the a fight.
We're
Let's see
farming
if he
up.
Midas
Man,
is.
look at that.
Wait 2 seconds.
Yeah, they like
He didn't.
punched OG in the
I thought he was
nose.
gonna Midas
I
the
thought he was
catapult.
gonna
Yeah,
catapult, I don't know why he didn't.
I was hoping he would.
He ran. No, he.
Okay. Whatever.
Not bad.
He's 16
Not bad,
anyway.
yeah.
He's 16 anyway. That's pretty big though. Level 16 Slardar. They have TA with Daedalus now. They have the damage to actually bring down heroes inside of the Chronosphere.
Yeah, wow, he does a lot of damage.
And with Roche coming up soon,
I mean,
I
OG,
imagine they'll want to contest it.
Yeah, OG's been like pushing the. They want to do something. Do they still want to try against this farm of a TA and a Chrono in the back?
Well, they did go all out on SF. He went Mecha, Sivas.
Yeah. Oh,
If they get the Roshan,
Oh my! If they,
Oh, can you look in there, please? Oh, they have the trap,
They have a trap,
obviously.
yeah, they have a trap.
they got it this time.
they kill it in like 10 seconds.
They really did. Yeah, that thing dies.
I don't know though. It's like how much of it though is like your team like FDL. It's a to them obviously you know it's a big tournament, huge team you're going up against, and it's like you make that heads up call. It's like okay we gotta do the Roche, but
Yeah.
maybe you second guess yourself.
Dyer
mean-
has to know.
FDL should start feeling like they're getting back into the game really heavily, just because these Midases are going to be kicking up. They have a tri-core lineup, and all 3 of their cores are physical, so they benefit from the amplified damage and from the Desolator and the Meld. So they're going to be dishing out crazy amounts of damage if they're able to lock somebody down.
Do they have any smokes left? I think not. Radiant.
I think they had one.
I want to say they used them all, but okay, they still have one.
Okay.
Grant's just always right.
my item timings.
You just know smokes.
Oh,
They've been at 20 kills for a while, OG.
level
Like,
1 finger on the Lion. He has a... This is needed anyway.
There's that level 1 finger, and they'll take Tanky down.
That's not a...
Decent looking to respond.
Oh,
Chain Frost is
wow,
going to
he
be
got
out.
him in the back.
TC gets a good
Whip is
spot,
gone,
and he starts just lashing him out, but OG pull back and away here. No Tail makes commitment in with the Blade Fury, and has to rethink about that one, and now it looks like FDL are looking to kind of get the hell out if possible. MJW very low, looks like he will be dead. As Moon does make a nice jump in, they're going to clean up 2. Makes it 3 now, no! Tail with the Omni Slash, gets it off, lives, drops down the cat, and well, he's going to heal on up. 4 go down from FDL. OG lose nobody. Very clean right there.
Like we say, you know, as soon as you say, you know, FDL should start feeling better.
Yeah.
Right back to the dumpster.
Can you guys start? Yeah.
Was that because he didn't cleave the Wisp? He didn't angle himself to
He
cleave
was
the
trying
Wisp.
to cleave
I thought he
him.
was. I think if they might take that fight if he cleaved the Wisp now.
I think the Solar Crest did a lot of work in that fight too.
Sivas as well, except didn't
Yeah.
die in the full car.
Itemization working out very well for OG there.
And because of the huge fight, it obviously leads to a easy Roche.
And that's cheese, right? Aegis and cheese.
It's so good.
It sucks to have a TA in the Slardar and we haven't gotten a single rush in this game.
Whoa,
Sad face.
Witch Doctor gets a solo kill on a Lion. What the hell?
Go Stan King.
Did he glimmer him? He glimmer hit him. Glimmer Max Maledict.
Nice.
Alright.
Take it. Make it a little harder to push.
Won't have it though for the defense. We'll see now. OG move in. Can they take the series 2-0?
Someone's...
Alright.
Not too much trouble. Bisa will make his return back to base because OG are here.
Second can't join the fight.
Yeah, I think they can go. TA's
They
up.
need
They
MJW
need to
to
just get
go.
going right now though.
I mean, he's gonna
There
break
it
out.
is.
He didn't even dodge it, yeah.
And note that, there's the crush, there's the follow-up cast.
This should be good for FDL.
MJW.
He loaded
Lotus
something,
Orb
right?
though, yeah. And he's going to bounce back his own Chain Frost, I think. And with that, they'll be fine. They back up, they get to keep their Aegis here, and FDL will be down a couple of ultimates for the next push now. And Jug's here now. This is going to be tough.
They have a cut.
The cat, the real MVP of this one.
And oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah, can they
that's
oh,
it.
he get the cat, got him.
On the back.
And relocate though. And that's a quick double kill for No Tail as he just jumps in the back line, gets off a beautiful Omni Slash, and with it, Stanky could be going down, gets off the Maledict, desperate, Death Ward, trying to poke up as much damage as possible for Miracle.
He didn't get one crit.
No tail, no crit.
It's all for the
one
Aegis.
crit. Oh my
At the
god.
very end.
But now CDC's looking like he's in trouble. Requiem coming out, finger, glimmer, and he's. Oh, and he hits him, but he lives. He lives. He's good. Miracle very deep for this one.
Oh, he goes down, loses the Aegis, and
He might die twice.
can they hold him there?
Up there,
Bash him,
no.
come on, something.
Oh, they didn't get the Maledict on him.
Travads from Fly.
Yep,
Nice.
beautiful catch. Don't you dare come any closer to my precious 9K player.
Force them, they want him. But they got him bashed.
Bashed.
Oh, Lisa, quick
Have a
text.
cut again.
This is awkward.
Oh, moving in into the up.
Oh, but.
Okay.
Hip.
They're making it
No
very
rack?
awkward for OG. It's just like, do we go on them? Do we go for the racks? What's happening?
They've not taken a range Rex even. Okay, now they did.
Eventually they'll run out of stuff, right?
Like
Butterfly.
bottom
Eventually,
line now.
they need the Slardar. He's gonna be up in 2 seconds. Gotta chase. It's too hard to chase out. They're literally depending like on
There we
Okay.
go.
They make their move.
Woo! Double crit.
Wow.
Double crit with the Amplify.
From the unworthy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just take little bits here.
Alright, we take those.
Yeah, if they all poke, there we go.
Right back at him.
Oh, good catch on the Visa. We'll pull him back. He's going to be out 70 seconds. Does have a buyback if necessary. They're looking for the follow-up. Can they get the CC&C kid down? Well, the Glimmer Cape, it's going to be a bit difficult, but it looks like they are going to maintain the vision. Force, though, gets him towards the safety net, and Stan King, I think, was there, but he's gone now. And
Yep.
with that, OG make their move in to clear out the second racks.
Full B-Fly on Miracle now.
Radiant's middle barracks.
His armor is ridiculous. He's got extra evasion plus the
41
Solar
armor
Crest.
right there.
Yeah. And now he actually has a little bit of right-click damage.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And that will be a set of racks down for FDL. It's a hard hit to take, and based on their lineup here, with where it's going, and Bisa not...
Does he have a
not-
buyback on
Yeah, I mean, he does, but he's not popping it yet. And OG might just be persistent in getting what they can to try to force it out, but there it is. And with that, a quick blink away, and they're done with it. Even if it means not finishing off the tier
Two-man
3, but
crush?
MJW gets the fall with the help of the force, crushes in on the 2, there's CC, they're going for what they can, but they got the lasso on his knees. They're going to pull him back so he can't do a whole lot during the chrono. Vista goes to work. Nice chain frost though, relocate will send Crit back out to the safety net, but look at this, Avina Klim 1 by 1, that's what it looked like a gem on the deck, so Miracle and Crit trying to make it away. Good follow from MJW, gets the crush, and,
Oh, he left Miracle.
and he's gone. Back and behind. Franz,
Got
see
him.
ya. Right in the face, boom, goes down. And they'll try to at least get Crit for it, but Crit's not easy to crack, and Miracle will help him out. Moves in for Bisa, and they'll try to kite the 2. Trying to win with numbers here is FDL. Can they burst down Miracle? They can. Can they get the follow-up? Yes, they can. Double kill for C, and C. 4 go down. No Tail, the lone survivor right now. As he Blade Fury's up, and
Oh, the glimmer!
Backs away, still hides, now goes in the Ren. Can you do anything about it?
He's got Blink.
They might want to.
okay.
They still think he's there. Oh my goodness! I'm sorry.
Oh boy. Rotel.
The disrespect, stand and stare. Nice.
Because you can get out, right?
Can't get out.
Yeah.
No,
He's just looking over his grave, just like
That
yeah,
was
found
that
ya.
was
That was
Sick blink.
insane.
Oh,
CC got red.
wow. Very nicely done. And
He should also have good bless after you kill him.
yeah.
God bless.
I'll check God bless by him. Dang. That's a hard hit to the gut, and now FDL have to try to somehow formulate any sort of respectable defense. A buyback could be in order here if
Just trying to
OG
get-
turn it up, but it looks like OG could kind of play this one a little bit more passive in the meantime and just kind of get their bearings, take out the wards, and you know, find their best opportunity to strike.
FDL just can't get out of their base. Can't push these lanes out.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did that on purpose. I was wondering if he did it on purpose or not. He left the finger level 1. He went max for all of his other abilities. Okay. I guess he doesn't care for the cooldown.
I don't think that's intentional, but
He skipped it twice though, right?
maybe he.
I mean, he did it
hasn't.
intentionally. I don't
Maybe
know
he
why.
doesn't.
We'll have to ask him.
I don't know. It's insane when you level it up.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Moon makes
Got
the first
MPW.
snag. Trying to take the Slardar out. Meanwhile, Bisa gets a good couple in the chrono.
Supports are all dead in the back.
Yep. Frost flies.
Oh, big crit!
Okay. Okay. Can they burst Miracle down? They can. He's going to be out. No buyback here. And with that, it looks like a withdrawal from OG. They don't want any more of this. No Tail's going to be forced to blink and Blade Fury away from safety. And
Oh my god, he
That's
just
cleave crit.
he amp
yeah.
hit the lion, so the splash damage on the Shadow Fiend was pure, so it did like 1500 damage or something, maybe even more. That was absurd.
he hits hard, man. Real hard. If he can get that magical shot in, it could be trouble for OG.
No, that was a really good chrono. And the fight before MJW had a good like 3-man crush, so they're getting good
Yeah.
initiation. I feel OG might be getting a little lazy.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
they're
so
just
too.
clumping
But
up.
more
a
of
lot
like what we
versus-
saw maybe in the last game, that they have a little bit of that trouble breaching into the high
Yep.
ground a bit, you know?
No
Without-
played that fight. He killed both of them on the background with his Omni Slash.
Yeah,
the
both supports died.
Both game Notel is, I don't know, helping doing a lot of
Yeah,
work.
he's been-
Yeah.
But
consistent.
that might be maybe because the other teams focus on Miracle too much.
Yeah.
Looks like OG have ideas to,
No,
you know,
Monkey King Mar.
He's got the MKB, he's stacked. He's
He's
stacked up.
really stacked.
yeah, he's actually pretty close to critical mass here.
Good one.
He's at critical mass for quite a while.
I hear casters say that often, so I say it too.
Yeah.
Critical mass. You know, stuff like critical mass, metagame.
Metagame.
What, win condition.
condition.
I did the win condition they're
We
looking
have
for
not
here.
dropped any win condition bombs at all.
We're at the
Because we're
summer.
not idiots.
Oh,
Well, speak for yourself.
Oh yeah, my bad. It's the win condition here. I did ask him how they win a game. Like, that's
yeah.
different than a win condition. Though.
You didn't
like,
just say, oh, what's the winning condition?
for you, what is the win condition?
And then you give the
if
answer,
were
you know,
playing-
both teams could
He has a
actually
Solar
win.
Crest and the medallion. Wisp.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Oh, he went both.
Oh, a 2-for-1 sale.
Okay.
Sure.
They
cooldown,
stack.
don't they?
Miracle is like, I need armor, guys.
Like, yeah,
I'm fairly certain they share cooldown, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. It's his birthday.
happy birthday. Have a couple of medals.
Yeah, I mean,
And a birthday cape, why
why
not?
not, right? And a birthday cape, and then, I don't know what the hell that one would
An
be. but some staff
invitation,
or
some
something.
magic shoes, and yeah, his trident.
It's supposed to be a scepter, right? Trident, scepter, staff.
OG's a little
Same
scared to push now, though. Like, they're just literally sitting in their base.
Yeah,
because
because sometimes FDL just like hits them in the nose, they bleed a bit, and it's like I didn't like that.
Patch it up, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta back up a bit. So they
It's
gotta,
gonna be the next Roche is gonna be a huge.
Yeah.
Or just right now. Before it.
FDL, they'll. I wonder if they like try something crazy to really approach this pit, because OG's
They both
not.
got scans up.
Yeah, OG's going to be.
As long as Bisa doesn't
on
get
watch.
grabbed.
Why he's just
He's so
just
front-
chilling
he's
in the front
just-
line.
OG's like, he can't be there, right? Yes, he can. And he could be dead. He is dead.
Can't be Bisa who gets grabbed.
Oh no.
Not even in the front.
Not good here. FDL in a bit of a scramble as OG will clean out the
Oh,
room.
CC's grabbed as well.
Oh no,
Oh,
the focus
can't
for the
die.
next. No Tail does work with the backliners, cleaning out support. CC trying to run, trying to limp away. And will
There's
be
no
going
buybacks.
down.
It's
Oh,
over,
not
for
good.
sure.
It's like they were in a position like as if they would just almost figure that OG were just going to be going and waltzing into the bit casually, but OG not going to be doing that. They're going to scout the area, check out the perimeter, and wouldn't you know it, Bisa's the one hanging in the front. So why not just make the jump?
Every fight they have won till now FDL is when the others come to siege, so the only time they are out is just lose the fight. They have no high ground advantage.
Yeah.
And this will be a set of Rex and possibly the towel to be thrown in here from FDL. Because OG looked to be going for the jugular.
I heard you say the towel.
The towel?
Like, why?
Oh, the towel will be
I was like,
thrown.
towel? Why is
The towel will throw them in. And that will be game.
Well-
FDL will go down in our first series into the lower bracket, and OG will be the first team to advance into the next round. Happy birthday, Crit.
Happy birthday, Crit. But FDL showed signs of life, for sure.
Yeah, 2 40-minute games,
2
45-minute games. Yeah.
versus arguably one of, if not the best team in the world
Yeah,
right
the
now.
favorite, maybe one of the favorites to win the whole thing. FDL, you know,
Just
don't
a
make it
little
too easy to make it out of round one.
Yeah. And CC, his early game, like solo killing Miracle,
Yep.
farming without stacks, like he had to find his own farm the entire game, and he did.
Yeah, he played really good.
Yeah, we'll be able to take a look at like the matchups head to head. It's something we didn't really have